Molly Qerim.
Yeah, it's been announced that she will be leaving First Take, and it sounds like the entire network, ESPN, by the end of the calendar year.
This says Molly has been an integral part of ESPN since 2006 and a key driver of First Take's success since joining as host a decade ago. She elevated the show with her poise, skill, and professionalism while supporting others as a kind and encouraging teammate. We respect Molly's decision, wish her the best in the future, and thank her for her extraordinary daily commitment to sports fans and ESPN. That comes from Burke Magnus, the president of content at ESPN.
Did Molly say anything?
It's a politically correct way to do things.
That's what it sounds like to me.
However,
yes,
we want the tea.
Right.
And what we have from the tea is they offered her a contract. She declined it, and we have not heard from her since. I turned First Take on yesterday morning. There was no sign of her, and Stephen A. gave some sort of an address. Like to hear it. Here it goes.
Let's hear it.
Not only, good morning and welcome to First Take. Normally, our friend Molly Qerim would greet you. However, Molly announced last night she will be departing from ESPN. She's hosted First Take for 10 years and elevated the show with her grace, her expertise, an incomparable kindness. She's been an enormous part of our success for a decade. Not only did she keep me and many others in line, she did it with dignity and class and kindness, to say the least. We'll miss her and wish her every blessing on her future. I personally am grateful to her for her friendship, and I will miss spending every weekday morning with her right by my side.
Now that's
taking notes on that?
Now that's how that's done. What'd you say, Mark?
You taking notes on that?
I said, yeah.
Am I taking notes on that?
Yeah.
Like, if one of us were to depart, to be able to write something like that.
I thought this was very well said, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Stephen A. does a great job with that, man. I had no worries.
You know, because a lot of times, yeah.
Look, when you do that stutter thing, it gives you away that you on bullshit.
I was not
You gotta
on
tell.
board.
That's your tell? Yeah.
Nigga, I was
Yes.
asking a question.
I know.
Would you,
You're
I agree
such
with
a
him.
messy little bit.
Would you do it like
Really,
that?
now you're here. You go.
He's awake now. Yeah. Pulse.
Would you do it like that? If one of us get up out of here?
I would do it with less class, but I like the way that.
Hey, Flip, you
I like the way
motherfucker.
you
You've been a thorn in my ass.
But what do we think? I mean, I think they lowballed her.
Yeah.
I suspect that's the case.
I don't think she's happy about it.
19 years is a long time to be at a network. I mean, in TV years, that's like
That's
literally-
forever, yeah.
it's forever.
Stop it, man.
So sometimes that means
She was getting coffee for 12 of those years.
no.
I hate when you niggas do that. They try to do that too. She was here since 06. Nigga, she was in the donut shop.
I mean, you know, even that is hard.
Also-
It's a lot because it's younger donut getters. You know what I mean? And in a business where you tend to age out, especially for women.
And one of the bosses came in.
Oh, my God. This nigga back
Moving
in-
on, she. Let me save Joe for himself.
Hey, Molly.
Hey, y'all know how this goes.
You want to eat clip?
Jelly filled, nigga.
One of the bosses came in and loved donuts. No, that's not right. Stop.
That's y'all.
Molly is an
Grow up.
Molly is an exceptional journalist and did a great job on First Take. And again, she was there for a lifetime, which says a lot because again, they will replace you. They will swap you out 2 years, 5 years.
That's true.
Particularly for women, a lot of times they get younger people.
Yeah.
They get because they use you as ornaments a lot of times. She was one of the few people I think that actually was able to leave a footprint on one of these shows where a lot of times it's two dudes arguing with each other and a woman is just there to kind of keep the trains running on time. She actually was able to weigh in, and we got more of her input than most people, and I think it's a testament to her talent. So I'm excited to see what happens next for her. You know, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a new network, whether it's her own thing somewhere else. I'm curious to know what it looks like, but I wish her nothing but the best.
That's one thing I got to give Mark. You gonna always look good standing next to me, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, whatever he say, yes, let's go with that one. Hey, that was great. I wasn't thinking nothing like that.
You thought this was Pretty Punishment?
Oh, shit.
Pretty punishment. I like Molly, man.
Molly was great, man.
I
Molly's
mean, I'm
a legend.
talking shit, but I really
She's
did
absolutely
enjoy.
a
I
legend
enjoyed her.
in the
That was
field.
dope.
And I liked when she disagreed with some of the shit that Steven and them was saying. I like when she would tell a producer, y'all hold up a second. Like, she did a good job running that show.
She did.
So,
She did.
Do you think, Joe? Because again, if they made her a lowball offer after 19 years, the other piece to that to me is that she they do that to make you leave. They make you an offer that they know you won't take to make you leave. That's typically what they do at this stage in your career. Do you think people age out of network jobs? Do you think there's a moment where, or do you think
Depends on the network.
particularly for sports?
No.
Okay, so because some people said that with Pam Oliver too. They've done it with James Brown, where they're like, "Yo, we just tired of it. We want somebody else."
I think there's a resurgence of young female voices in sports. I think that recently just started happening with the Taylor Rookses and Malika Andrewses, and that's a recent thing. But typically, I don't see those people people age out of sports.
Yeah. Like
Peter Vesey,
Leslie
Michael
Visser,
Wilpons.
it's a bunch of people.
Sports is still one of those places where
Doris,
the journalists are thriving. The people that have been writing for this newspaper for X amount of years, they're
it's usually gendered. It's usually like dudes can be old doing a job, but they often want younger
but I also,
women next to them.
I also think that your sports knowledge is relevant. So you can replace me with a pretty face, but they can't necessarily sit with the fellas and talk sports jargon and all conversation. That other shit is valuable, bro. Like again, that's why me and you was having a Doris Burke take. Like Doris Burke sits there and talks basketball like she's been around basketball for 40 fucking years.
She's a basketball
You
savant.
can't just replace her with somebody young that can't necessarily speak about the game in a manner in which she does.
Agree.
So I don't think that is.
ESPN's been shaking shit up for the last couple of
they
years
have
now
been.
too.
I
So I
think
mean,
they
this
asked
kind of
what-
falls in line with that to me.
Yeah, that's true.
It's tough with ESPN because there's only one competitor. Like if you lose a job at CNN, you can go to MS. You can name a list of people to go to. If you lose a job at ESPN,
That's so scary.
FS1 is kind of the only other place to go, which then leaves you in a fucked up bargaining position.
I don't think that's true.
Well, say more.
I mean, everybody has a sports leg. There's Fox Sports. There's CBS Sports.
Barstool.
There's Barstool. You can
Oh, you
go.
talking about okay?
There's other places. You're not just stuck between FS1
College
and
shit.
Volume.
Shit. Yeah, volume.
I was thinking like TV
he's talking about,
network.
like,
I'm talking about like
television.
network jobs and like CBS and
Broadcasting.
ABC and all of them have sports wings, but that's like when they're like ESPN is 24/7, so there's a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
FS1 is 24/7. There's a lot of jobs. CBS Sports, you got to be on a football show or now basketball show. And they don't usually have that many openings for hosts. You know what I mean? You're right. I mean, those jobs do exist. It's just such a small.
But if they're fucking everybody up there, then why would you want there to be? Why would you want to go through the same TV network hassle, right? Like, and by now we've seen ESPN fire you for everything.
Yeah.
For your political opinion, for your non-political opinion, for I'm not going to go through their whole slew because they've lost a lot of people, and sadly we haven't heard from many of them after that.
And that's the point
That's the-
he's
that's the-
making.
that's the fear.
That's the point he's making.
I can go to these other places, but I ain't gonna have.
Today, even while you work in your network job, and again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but you also have to go home and do your side job.
Yeah.
Like many of these sports expert people, they go home and do their show.
But
Like, there's two former Sports Center anchors from LA, Sports Center LA, who left ESPN, and then they got together and started their own shit, doing it on Twitch. And it was like
You talking about my man? I love him. I forget his name right now.
Neil and Stan.
you could do that, but if you've been, and this is the problem with when you worked in corporate and you got a check, that is what they are accustomed to. So I'm sure Molly was making 7 figures at ESPN, getting a check under that specific structure for the last 20 years. It's not so easy for somebody to just up and go and start a podcast
I agree.
or start doing these other things. Like that's just something that may not be in their wheelhouse. Now, desperation or circumstance will make you do those things, but that's just not something that they could just go to another network. Like Marcus said, if you're accustomed to being an accountant and you worked at wherever, you get fired, guess what you're gonna do? Jump back and look to go get another accounting job.
Right.
When you work in specific fields like ESPN, FS1, there's not that many takers. So when they know you just got fired from ESPN, now FS1 could lowball you and say, you want work?
Although
Come
we
over
are
here for
seeing
X.
expansion. Like even we saw Max this weekend on the fight at Netflix. So there's places like
He
Netflix.
started in boxing.
Yeah, he's
I
always
know,
done that. Yeah,
I know for sure, but it's been a while since he's been there, and again, there's a new place for him to do this.
And also to reply to you, whoever said it would be easy.
That too.
Who
Oh,
cares?
yeah, true.
Who cares that it's not easy?
And
I think if you're looking at the economy as an American, there should be very few Americans that are just comfortable and feel okay with getting a check. Actually, we should be at an all-time high on alerts on just getting our check.
That's that Dame Dash talk.
No, it's
That's
not.
not what I'm trying. That's not what I'm trying to
That
say.
ain't Dame Dash at all.
I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is, there's too many businesses going under. Nobody knows the state of their
It's just
employer.
too
Shit is
unstable.
fucked up out there.
I was
If
just
you
joking.
just
I was
getting a
saying
check
Dame
and you comfortable, well, to the people that may have not understood, if you're getting a check and you comfortable, then your brain is in the wrong place. Everybody should be thinking about what they're doing with the check that they're getting and how long that check is going to last.
That's real.
That's where everybody's brain should be. I don't think it's a bad message to tell anybody to, especially if you're talking about the volume and what he's doing. He signed the new deal with Hard Rock or somebody. If you're just watching what people are doing, yeah, you should be building your own shit no matter what field you in. Like, I'm not even just talking to content people. When I went to NBC to do whatever NBC shit I was doing up there for some show, I remember having a good talk
God
with
of War?
Jay Will.
That's what I was about to.
Not God of War. Not God
That
of War.
wasn't NBC. That was somewhere else.
Y'all are jerks. But I remember Jay Will was up there auditioning too, and me and him talked. I've had this talk with so many people. Jay Will, what's my man? Roy, is it Roy? Not Roy Wood. Roy something.
Yeah,
Jr.
Roy Wood Jr.
Roy Wood Jr. I love it. So many people I've just seen, and they big me up because of what I'm doing, but then they get into the plight of what they've been doing, working for networks for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, and then one day that could just go.
Yeah. Story of my life.
And that's not comfortable to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to know what the driving force is behind my work ethic, it's just somebody taking shit away.
Right.
Same.
That don't feel good.
Nah, shit different.
That don't feel good at all. This shit is nerve-wracking. If you've been there enough, you never want it to happen to you again. So, I forgot how we started this talk. Who was
Molly.
talking about?
Molly.
Oh, Molly. I hope Molly does well wherever she goes.
I'm pretty sure she will.
Yeah.
She's a pro.
Yeah, and I'm
And
sure,
with all of the
I'm sure
different
she has a lot of support.
avenues now, like streaming and shit with the games, because now it ain't just ESPN.
Right.
It's everywhere. You get fucking Amazon, and everybody and their mother got one of the
Peacock,
games somewhere
yes.
or another. So it's a little bit, the doors kind of open a little bit more opportunity.
For sure.
So hopefully.
Molly, I wish you nothing but the best. And if you come out with a tell-all book, this is what's happening behind the scenes at ESPN, I will certainly add it to the book club.
That'd be the second book. You know they got them NDAs over there though. The NDAs be hard at ESPN.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
New Joe Budden.